Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This episode, we will learn how to move around your system in PowerShell, just like you would in File Explorer, but using simple commands. For me to see my current location, I will use the command get location. In Linux, we use the command pwd to check our current working directory, but in PowerShell, we use the command get location. And in PowerShell, Linux command and also cmd command can work in PowerShell. But for this tutorial, I'm going to use the standard PowerShell command. For me to know my current location, I'll use the command get location. This command shows our present or current working directory that we have. Some people call it print working directory, some people call it present working directory. It tells us the exact place where we are in the system. Moving between folders and directory. To move between folders, we use the set location command. In Linux, we call it cd, but in PowerShell, we use the command set location. Then the name of the directory that we want to navigate to. Documents. This commandlet will take me inside my documents directory. So once I hit enter, I'm in my document directory. To go a step backward, I will use the command set location space dot dot forward slash. Once I hit enter, this commandlet will take me a step backward. In Linux, we do cd space dot dot forward slash, but in PowerShell, the standard command to use is set location, then hit enter. It has taken me to a step backward. So if you want to go 2 steps backward, you can still use this same command, but this time around we do dot dot forward slash. Once I hit enter, it's going to take me to my user directory. Then if I want to go 3 steps backward, I can do dot dot forward slash. It will take me to the C directory. So to go 2 steps backward, I will just hit enter. So this is the current directory where I am. To see what is inside my current folder, I will use the command get child item. This is the standard PowerShell way to list the contents of your current directory or folder. In Linux, we use the command ls to list the contents of the current directory that we are. But in PowerShell, the standard way to use it is get child item. That's the standard commandlet to use. So once I hit enter, it's going to list out the contents of this directory. In PowerShell, ls is an alias. What do I mean by alias? Alias means shortcut. So once you hear the word alias, just know that it means shortcut. The ls is the alias, the shortcut. The full command is get child item. If I want to use ls, I will hit enter. If you observe, it still display the same content, but the standard way to use is get child item. For me to clear my screen, I will use the command clear host. This is the standard way to clear your screen in PowerShell. PowerShell is case insensitive. What do I mean by case insensitive? I can create a folder called autoclass. For me to create a folder called autoclass, I will use the command md, then the name of the folder that I want to create, autoclass. Once I hit enter, we see that we have created the folder called autoclass. It shows us the properties of this folder, the mode, which is d dash dash. The D stand for directory. Then last write time. This is the date and time when we created this directory. Length There's the length is empty, name, auto class. Now, if I want to set location to auto class, I'll do set location. Instead of me to use capital letter A to start the spelling of the auto class, I will use small letter A, then hit enter. As you can see, I'm inside the auto class directory. That's why I said PowerShell is case insensitive. It will know that this directory that you are talking about is this auto class that starts with capital letter A. To have this at the back of your mind, get child item to view the contents of the file. Combining commands. You can combine these commands to explore efficiently. For us to combine, first of all, let me list the content of this directory. Get child item. I will combine for get location, set location, subjects. The subject is the name of a directory here. This is the directory called subjects. So I will set location to subject, get child item, semicolon, get content, text dot txt. Now this command is going to get location, which will show us the path that we are. That is the first command it's going to run. Then it's going to set location to subject, navigate into the directory called subject. Then it's going to list the content of the directory, of the subject directory. We'll be able to see the contents of what is inside the subject directory. The get contents command is going to display the contents of test.txt. Test.txt is a file that is inside the subject directory. So once I hit enter, first of all, what did it do? It shows the location, which prints the path where we are. Then it now directory to subject. In subject, there is a file called test.txt. This is the file here. Then the get content display the content inside the test.txt. This is the content inside the test.txt. So this is how you combine several commands to make your work more faster. Let's summarize what we have learned today. The get location show current directory. The set location move between folders or directory. The get child item list files and folders. Then we now combine these commandlets. We combine them to navigate like a pro. And that's it for today's lesson. If this helped you get comfortable with PowerShell navigation, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. See you on the next one.